Hi, it's Jonathan, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit of about the shooting philosophy of Gumbo. So when you go to film school, you learn about the technical, like basically the two technical aspects you have in shooting. That is the mise en scène, what you put in the frame, like that's literally what it means in French, what you put in the scene, and then you have the montage, which is basically editing, how you get the emotion out of how you put the different shots together. But then two other things you get are more the writing side, the emotion, and then the information of what you convey on screen. And what you do when you're shooting is you have your shots, and those are usually the big ideas of like how you want to convey things, like what you put your money into and your time into. But then you also have coverage. Coverage is basically covering the scene, so you get different angles on the actors or the action, and it allows you to get all the information you need, but it is also a way to like control pacing. So you need both. You need both like the shots, and you need the coverage, and you need to like basically balance those things. And what they did back in the day, especially in old classical Hollywood, is you would have directors like Alfred Hitchcock, directors like Billy Wilder, really popular in film noirs like The Big Heat by Fritz Lang, where you would take your actors and you do kind of like a stage like theater scene, and you would move the characters back and forth around the scene, and you would move the camera as well, so you kind of piece together a larger scene, and you do have like longer takes, focus on the actors and the shot, so you could have like you could literally save on film and production time. But as cameras got cheaper, as time moved on, audiences' tastes evolved, and as you eventually moved into digital, you could do faster and faster cuts. So eventually you have movies like City of God, and you have perhaps the ultimate example, Mad Max Fury Road, which are like really innovative on how quickly they can cut to convey information while maintaining the emotion, and they got really quick cuts. But then you also have like real masters of coverage like David Fincher, who will like shoot things really in a really controlled way with lots of takes, but he would control how the coverage is cut together with different angles on characters, and he's kind of the master of coverage in my opinion. But then you also have master of blocking like Steven Spielberg. Munich is really a masterpiece in that, and how you move different characters and the camera together in a shot. So what we want to do is combine the best of both worlds, take a editing montage, a cooking montage, and set it to music like they do in Baby Driver, and especially how they do in All That Jazz by Bob Fosse, which is really emphasis on the musicality of the edit, and combine it with a Spielberg oneer focused on transition to a conversation between our two lead characters, focus on the blocking of the scene and of the camera so we can shoot things artistically and quickly. And that's basically how we're trying to shoot it. We have some pledges in that put us almost over the edge to actually shooting it. So please share, please follow the page. I will post more updates and some links onto talking more about this sort of stuff on the Gumbo page. So please share, donate, follow the page. More updates soon. Thank you guys.